Welcome to this channel. And today I'll be sharing with you how I passed my IELTS test. I'll be sharing with you in today's lesson the power of synonyms in paraphrasing. Let me just briefly tell you about my IELTS test and my performance with just 2 weeks preparation. I got an overall band 7.0, and to spice it up, I didn't attend any of the expensive tutorials. I took the test on the 14th and 16th of December 2023. I took the speaking test on the 14th, while on the 16th was for the writing, listening, and reading test. I took the general test. For speaking, I got 7.5, writing 7.0, reading I got 6.5, listening I got 6.0. I'll be sharing with you the reason why the listening scores were the lowest. That will be in another lesson. So how did I prepare for the exam? To prepare for the test, I got an IELTS booklet that a friend used years ago. I studied it and got a fair view of the structure of the test. I also watched some YouTube videos. I'll leave a link to 2 of those channels that I found very useful during my preparation here. Now, like I said before, today's lesson I'll be talking about synonyms. For you to pass your exam, you must know lots of synonyms. I can't overemphasize that. One of the most comprehensive dictionaries on synonyms that I've used and I used during my test is the Webster's Synonyms Dictionary. I'm going to leave a link below for you to get that dictionary. It's very important. So the question now is, why synonyms? Well, the overall objective of the IELTS test is to know how versatile you are in English language. One strategy to pass the writing and speaking test is to reframe or paraphrase the question using different words. That will show that you understand the question. Now let's look at what happened in my case. I was asked a question like this: many cultures around the world are becoming similar today. Some critics say this is a bad development, while others say it's a positive development. Do you agree or disagree? Explain with examples. This was my approach. The way of life of people globally is becoming more and more homogeneous. To some people, this is a negative development, while many are of the opinion this is very healthy. In this essay, I'll be giving reasons why I align with the latter. Now, I want you to look at this, my introduction, and let's analyze why it is such a very effective introduction, the one you will call a band 7 or band 8 introduction. First, I reframe the question using some synonyms. For the word culture, I change it to way of life. Around the world, I use globally. Becoming similar, I change it to homogeneous. Critics, I twisted it as some are of the opinion. Bad development, I said negative development. Positive development, I change it to healthy development. Instead of simply saying I agree or I disagree, I said I will align with the latter. So you can notice that I changed both the sentence structure and the key words. In English language, when you have expressions like this, to some people this is a negative development, while many are of the opinion that you're actually referring to 2 categories of opinions here. And so let's look at the word latter. It can be defined as more recent. So let's look at the two expressions again. To some people, this is a negative development. Why? Many are. So which of the expression would you call latter in this sentence? I want you to leave your answer in the comment section below. Now, to be able to paraphrase effectively, there are two ways you can do it. Technique number one is that you use what we call word replacement. In other words, you swap words with their synonyms while maintaining the core meaning. The second strategy is rewriting sentence structure. Change the sentence structure without altering the intended message. Now, if you look at the answer I gave, I tried to use both techniques, paraphrasing the question. But let me sound a note of warning here. While synonyms are powerful tools, it is crucial to avoid overusing them. So you need to maintain clarity and coherence. You must remember that in your response. If you use too many, you may be obscuring the answer or the question. So now, when I said I will be aligning with the latter, I am saying I agree with those who are of the view that this is a healthy or positive development. Webster's Dictionary of English Usage says, former is used to refer to the first of two and latter to the second of two, and that former and latter should not be used when three or more persons or things are being discussed. So now, supposing I agree with those that said this was a negative development, how would I have coined it? Again, I want you to leave your comments below. Now, to summarize our lesson today, we need to have a bank or reservoir of synonyms so you can twist or paraphrase any question or sentence. When tackling your writing test, the first thing you need to do is to paraphrase the question. That your first paragraph should be to paraphrase the question. And using synonyms will enable you to convince the examiner that you really understand the question. And so starting from today, after this lesson, get a notebook or pad and start writing out synonyms to be sure to use them in your daily conversation. Your friends and family members may think you are sounding too formal these days, but don't worry, keep at it. It will become part of you and be very handy during your exam. So in conclusion, you must know that mastering the art of paraphrasing through synonyms is a skill that can significantly boost your IELTS performance. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful and share it with fellow IELTS aspirants. Remember, success in the IELTS test is all about preparation and strategic language use. Thank you for joining us today, and please smash the notification bell so that you will be notified when I post the next video or the next lesson. Happy studying.